And just to flag off a few issues, I don't want to talk further. The other issue which came to my mind is, are we also forgetting the fact that there is a massive conflict between leadership? The egos that some of the leaders do show, and whether that's coming in the way of people actually coming together. I don't have an answer to this, but I'm just flagging off few issues. When Janice talked about the OPPI, I know my eyes lit up because OPPI is something I've looked at very carefully in the past. And one of the things which came up is when we talked about medical representatives being called by other names. They were given an illusion that they were people from the science. So they would go around saying that, oh, we are not workers. We actually are people who come to give scientific evidence to the doctors. And I remember a distinct case where some members of the representatives actually realized some of the medicines were actually harmful. And when they turned around to the companies, they said, but you're not scientists. How can you talk on behalf of science? So it's so difficult to actually deal with situations where people are perhaps categorized into groups and they're never really given a chance to express themselves. Finally, when you talk in terms of progressive judges again, I'm just wondering what's gone wrong again. I mean, where have things changed? So I think one of the advantages of such talks, and perhaps more like this, would be that at least we are thinking of issues which one thought and had stopped talking about. And to see young audience here, especially students, I think it's extremely positive because Jairis is a person who can convince a lot of them. So thank you, Jairis, for having spoken and probably given us a feel that we are still where we were. 50s, 60s started the conflict. And so many of these issues seem to have come back to haunt us. Just when we were thinking we are being the next superpower, and Make in India is around the corner, right? It's just a week away. Okay. Thank you so much.
Friends, I need not take more than a minute, but it's my really pleasure.
I just want to thank you for calling her because at least that question was settled. Because
Yes.
she was called because her heart is in the right place.
Yes, I was about to say that it should not be a question why you are here. You have shown with your few words why you were here. And I, with Shabnaz Najwala and myself, we have not made a